This is one of the most terrifying sounds you could ever hear, especially if you are alone somewhere far from people. This video, shot in Vicenza, clearly depicts some kind of animal, possibly in distress.
Fuck those. Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013.
It seems that this scream has captured people's imagination somehow, and thousands have shared the video and commented on what might be making it. From a yeti to a fox to an enraged bear, the possibilities were wide-ranging. While it may not have been the most gripping video, the scream sounds quite eerie nonetheless. The most popular explanation was that it was an elk, but I suppose we'll never know for sure. What do you think? Is it a lustful elk's mating call, a Bigfoot, or something more sinister?
Oh, this is it. Maybe it wasn't 2012, it was 2013.
A mysterious creature climbed onto the roof of the farm and dragged the remains of an animal there. An unknown creature is terrorizing my home, complains a resident of Michigan, living on a small farm in the countryside. A man named Foul Mitten runs a YouTube channel about fishing and hunting, the most ordinary, unremarkable one. But recently he posted an atypical video for his channel. In this video, he is pursued by some creature. At first, he filmed it hiding in the bushes. In the video, a dark humanoid silhouette and two brightly glowing eyes are clearly visible. The creature hides behind a tree, then peeks out again. And then he filmed how this creature climbed onto the roof of his house, and when he circled the house, he saw the skeleton of some animal on the roof from the other side.
What the hell? Where'd it go? What's going on here? Oh my God.
In the podcast, Antonio tells the story of an 11-year-old boy who started behaving very strangely after buying a seemingly strange doll at a garage sale. The little boy became obsessed with the toy, didn't sleep all night, and talked to the small doll. After the mother heard unexplained voices in their house, she threw away the doll. However, 3 days later, the doll mysteriously appears in their house, lying at the foot of the child's bed. Antonio, an investigator of the unexplained, intends to help the family. To start, he installed several static cameras throughout the house. The doll is placed in the hallway near the boy's bedroom when he falls asleep. The static camera recording the hallway captures something terrifying. Antonio and the family are shocked when they watch the recorded footage. The researchers decide to take the doll away from the family and keep it locked up in their own home. Could this doll be possessed? The guy named Matt was walking home late at night when he heard a mysterious sound coming from underground. Turning on his camera, he approaches a sewer grate, and we hear these sounds. The sound resembles some sort of alarm signal or music commonly found in horror movies. It sounds like someone continuously turning a rusty lever or opening a door over and over again. In May, veterinary student Mary Carmen from Peru took in a cute little Labrador. The two quickly became friends, but their joy was short-lived, as the dog was tragically found dead in the house just a few months later. Mary Carmen was completely devastated by the sudden loss. She didn't even suspect that someone could have poisoned the perfectly healthy dog. So Mary Carmen began reviewing the footage from the security cameras to find answers, but instead she found something completely different, something she wasn't prepared for. The footage from the security camera shows Mary Carmen standing at the gate as her family returns home. You can see her dog joyfully greeting them, but things get strange because these shots were recorded after the dog's death. In tears, Mary explains that she believes it's the spirit of her beloved pet. who came to say goodbye to her and her family. She shared this video with everyone on social media. The girl still doesn't understand how this could be possible. Taxi driver Jarek from the Philippines is working the night shift when he notices a woman on the side of the road who needs a ride. But what happens next is something he will never forget.
Wala. Diyos ko ba? Wala. Multa ata yung nasakay ko ah. Ay, Wala. Wala. Multo yung nasakay ko.
We see the taxi door opening and closing. The driver swears that a woman in her 40s got into the car and asked to be taken to an address. When he looked in the rearview mirror, the woman disappeared. He is bewildered and begins to suspect that she jumped out of the car. His surprised and frightened expression raises concern. In this video, a woman lies in bed and points to the ceiling, while the person standing beside her has no idea what she's seeing. What happens next is unsettling. The person recording this woman is her daughter. The reason she captured this video is because at the time of its recording, her mother was behaving strangely. Erica Ponce, the one recording, claims her mother had always been a sensible and healthy woman to her. She was more than just a parent, she was her friend. They often went for walks and spent time together. Erica couldn't imagine a world without her mother, but unfortunately, one day something quite awful happened. According to the doctor, Erica's mother was diagnosed with an incurable illness. Her life was coming to an end. Their shared moments became less frequent before ultimately ceasing altogether. Erica's mother was too ill to go outside. For understandable reasons, seeing her mother, she was devastated with grief.
Hey, good morning. Had a really bad week.
As time went on, Erica noticed that her mother was behaving slightly differently than usual. She would speak and see things that were unbelievable. One day, she grabbed her phone to record this strange phenomenon. Unlike previous incidents, this one left her speechless. Watch it.
Angels. And where are they at?
Ceiling.
The ceiling? I don't see anything, Mom. I don't see anything. You see him? I don't see anything. Are they making you happy?
Yes.
Yeah? Well, that's good. How many?
Four.
Four? Four?
It seems that Erica's mother sees something on the ceiling. Erica believes that her mother truly saw angels, as she was just hours away from passing away. It's entirely possible that this could be a hallucination preceding death, or perhaps she is beginning to see deceased relatives as angels at the threshold between life and death. What do you think? Deep in the forest stands an old abandoned bus. According to rumors, the school decided to get rid of it after a 10-year-old girl died in it on her way home. The death was caused by cardiac arrest, and doctors couldn't precisely explain why it happened as the girl was perfectly healthy. The author of this video was riding his bike and stumbled upon this cursed bus accidentally. Turning on the camera, he recorded someone's voice coming from inside the cabin. The author claims that he was alone in the forest with not a single soul nearby. It's all so eerie because it feels like the very girl is inside the bus, whom we can clearly hear in this video. The closer he gets to the bus, the louder and clearer the voice of the ghost girl becomes. The ghost of the girl says hello, and the author runs away. Like most videos involving baby monitors capturing something unexplainable on video, this video is stranger than any you've seen before. Joan is showing something unusual happening in her daughter's room. The girl, named Evelyn, is Joan's first child, who fortunately was born without any congenital defects. Joan has been pregnant twice, but unfortunately she lost both babies. Since then, Joan has been very attentive to Evelyn. The mother constantly checks the baby monitor to see if everything is okay with her child. One day, she glanced at the baby monitor screen and saw something strange.
Okay, that's not possible. What is that? What is that? What is it? Look at the way, look! It's lingering. Is it the light outside? Like... there's no pinhole, empty, like... the curtains, I pulled the curtains closed. And it's not leaving. It's getting near her. Oh my god. Did she just touch it? Where did it go?
A small orb of light can be seen near Evelyn's crib, and it seems to follow her wherever she goes. The scariest part is that Evelyn appears to see the orb of light and even starts chasing after it. Whatever it is, it interacts with Joan's daughter. Some speculate that it's one of the spirits of Joan's unborn children playing with Evelyn. The following eerie videos were recorded by a woman from the Philippines. She had just arrived at her apartment with her partner when she quickly realized that something was off. Firstly, her dog starts barking continuously at the door, although there's no one there. Whenever she's alone, someone knocks on the door as if trying to enter. One night, she hears a child running down the corridor and observes the door handle moving on its own. Then, she hears a woman screaming, so she grabs her phone and starts recording. Peering through the peephole, trying to identify who is making the scream, there is no one to be found. The scream is coming from nowhere. There are only 2 apartments on the floor, but the other apartment was completely vacant. No one else lived on this floor, so there shouldn't have been anyone in the hallway, neither a child nor a woman. Who was making these sounds? The resident showed the footage to the building security, but no one could understand who was screaming and pleading for help at night on this floor. Another late night, the woman woke up again to a loud scream and crying outside her door. The woman immediately contacts security. Watching the footage, they freeze in fear. What were those horrifying ghostly sounds? No one ever figured out. The 2-year-old boy was playing in the pool near the house. The child asks his parents about the man in their room, but the parents don't see anyone. The child tells his mother that he hears a ghost knocking on the window and trying to talk to him. The parents ask the son what the ghost looks like, to which the child replied, "It looks like the African statues they have in their room." The statues were from Ghana.
That's a big man?
The girl says that she had a very strange experience when she took her 4-year-old daughter to her brother's grave in a cemetery in Texas.
What is it? Come here. Why don't you want to go sit down over there? scared.
Scared of what?
What is the shadow?
What girl shadow?
What's that? Tiny tree.
Behind the tree?
Yeah.
Little Isabella says that she sees the shadow of a girl behind a tree in the cemetery and hurries back to her mom. When the mother turns the camera towards the tree, she captures something resembling a face peeking out from behind the tree. The face appears semi-transparent, as the cars driving on the road behind can be seen right through it. Reddit user posted the following photo, claiming that their neighbor took this picture during the summer. He photographed children playing on the street, but hesitated to share this photo with the parents of these children because he thought something was threatening them. Some unknown creature is interacting with the children. The house is located near the cemetery, so the author believes it could be the ghost of someone buried there. What do you think about this photo? Real or fake?
Thank you for watching. I'll be glad if you subscribe to the channel and leave a comment.